Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us today. My name is Alexandra Campbell. I'm the Executive Director of the Reston Historic Trust and Museum, and today we're exploring Reston's history of being an inclusive and diverse community. The first residents of Reston started moving in 1964 as an open community, meaning that public spaces and neighborhoods were not segregated by race. One of Reston's 7 founding principles was that the importance and dignity of each individual would be considered in Reston's planning, and therefore including all residents of Reston in considerations of Reston's development. While Reston wasn't a welcoming community, this was not the case for all parts of Virginia. Despite the Civil Rights Act being passed already, much of Virginia was still resisting desegregation. Despite Reston's founding dedication to diversity, Reston was not without its struggles. In the spring of 1969, many Restonians came together to discuss discrimination that members of the community were experiencing. Many felt that schools could do more to promote diversity within schools. Others felt that the advertising for Reston was not diverse enough. It was discussed that they felt that those who were selling homes was not encouraging a diverse neighborhood, in fact, encouraging or discouraging potential residents to live in certain parts of Reston. These are just a few examples of what was discussed in the seminar. As a part of these seminars, Restonians discussed how they could combat the discrimination that they were seeing within the community. Out of these seminars, what Restonians create is a poster as well as an accompanying brochure. A lot of the context for this poster we have from an oral history interview of Paul Freundlich, whose wife, who he refers to in his interview, he refers to her by her nickname, Pony, who he says created this poster, and it says, "Reston, welcome to an open community." He describes it as Picasso-esque, so influenced by the art of the 20th century. And the poster and the accompanying brochure were handed out by the community to prospective residents, outlining how Reston was an open community and welcoming to all. The brochure mimics Reston's 7 founding principles by stating how Reston was open in 7 different ways. It states Reston is open to ideas and to making them work, open to people in all their diversity, open to the city and its vitality, open to nature and its spaciousness and variety, open to planning as the best way to combine community and privacy, recreation and culture, and open to hope. We salute the developer for building the first moderate income housing in Reston and continue to search for more effective means to economically integrate our town. The brochure also includes several quotes that you see on the right here about this idea of Reston being an open community. To read one, it states, "If Reston is to be more than a bedroom community, more than a suburb, more than a haven for the white, well-bred new, then it should have a rich cross-section of human beings and activities." The poster and brochure was just the beginning. Restonians did not simply want to do an outreach campaign. They wanted to do more than declare Reston's intention to be a diverse and inclusive community. Shortly after the open community poster was created, a group of Restonians formed Reston Black Focus, whose purpose was to serve as a framework for Black culture, educational, civil, and social activities in Reston. In the late 1960s and 1970s, the Black Arts Festival would also be hosted in Reston, celebrating Black culture. With the creation of Langston Hughes Middle School, the Dr. Martin Luther King birthday celebration that has been going on for over 30 years, and the Reston Multicultural Festival, we can see that Reston's dedication to diversity and inclusivity has continued into the modern day. All the images we featured today are from archival images in the Reston Historic Trust and Museum archives. I encourage you, if you enjoyed today's program, to check out our website, restonmuseum.org, to browse our collection more, read more of our publications, or watch some of our past programs. And please consider also making a donation or becoming a museum member. And I hope you join us next Monday.